Like a Sunday morning. How is everyone?
Tired.
Tired? I'm a bit... Oh.
Excuse me.
Professionals. Jordo's just joining us. Our last live show for the year. We do know we haven't been here for a little bit. In fact, first live show since...
since...
Emerson joined. Also, Jake's.
Yeah, there you go.
Had a kid.
Hi, Emerson. Hey.
Yeah, so last live show for the year. We've got the questions asked. We've got some other stuff we might talk about that'll be like wrap up to the year. Although we're doing some stuff on the podcast as well. So yeah, but yeah, I don't mind me going through the technical difficulties of trying to figure out how to actually open a Facebook page.
It's tough. Yeah, to be fair.
Well, you would know, would you?
No, what is Facebook? Bookface.
I've heard of this thing. I've heard of this
That's
thing.
from previous video. We don't need that.
So we definitely went live, didn't we, Jordo?
Should be live on both accounts.
You two went live, I believe.
So yeah, you can watch this on either Facebook or YouTube now because technology is amazing. Well, no, that's last time. Oh, there we are. Oh.
Yes, that is us now.
Oh, we are looking very bald and bearded.
We really are.
You can't really get away from that, can you? That's stark. Speaking of stark, we need to get a wriggle on so I can go and watch it. Don't start playing the... It's under control. Under control. Right. So,
without further ado,
while we wait for the hordes to arrive and engage us in meaningful conversations, hey, should we accidentally drop a Last Jedi spoiler or something? No, we wouldn't do that. We would not do that. We wouldn't do that. Alright. The only thing... No,
you can't.
No, nothing. I'm not even joking about it. It's not even funny. Don't be that guy. And if you do it in the comments, we will find you and kill you.
My mum asked me how it went, and I just looked at her blankly and said nothing.
No comment.
Anything I say will give it away. I'm like, I can't do it.
No, it's really good. You should watch it.
Yes.
All right. So should we? Question? Should we get into it?
Absolutely.
Sure. Kick it off.
Oh dear, Jan's watching. Hi, Jan.
Hi, Jan.
Love you.
That means Em's probably watching as well.
Yeah.
We might need to modify the language a little bit for this particular.
Trust me, it's not going to help.
She's already well educated.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, let's do it.
Okay, first question then. We ready?
Yeah, go.
Natalie Turner asks, what TV show would be the best to make into a video game?
Okay.
Silence is deafening.
Okay, I'll go first because I want to see Stranger Things.
Oh, yeah, that's a great one.
There's a mobile game.
I will say I'm playing the mobile game at the moment, and I have played the indie game on itch.io that I found. It's a text-based style game as well, but I want to see a big game made.
But what kind of game would you make out of it? I'm just thinking point and click comes to mind.
I would like to see a point and click of Stranger Things where you have to make decisions and that type of thing. Yeah. Stranger Things for me, absolutely.
Yeah, that's
nice. That's cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
Good. I like it a lot. Do I have to answer now? Or is that
no, I've got one.
Oh, good.
I do have one. The Defenders. Would be kind of cool. Lots of different sort of power characters, so maybe a brawler of some sort, or I don't know. Yeah, so maybe even a Lego. The thing with Lego, you can make it any game. Any TV show into a Lego, it will work. So.
Yeah. So my first thought was Daredevil.
Oh yeah,
in the like the Batman Arkham style. I think that would work really well as a brawler. But now I feel like that's a little bit lowbrow after Stranger Things. I'm like, bring it up a little
Another one I'd probably like to see. Have you guys seen Mindhunters?
I've seen bits of it. Yes. There you go. We're just doing that for you, Emmy.
Yeah, we're all the same. We all have the same amount of hair as Jake's daughter. So to be fair, I've seen your daughter. And I think she probably has the most hair now.
She does now.
So I think we're...
Yep. We're just hoping it doesn't come in full ranger, so otherwise we're going to sort of trade in and that sort of thing.
Jackie just said, firstly, she loves the Boba Fett mug, but also Supernatural.
Ooh. Don't hate that idea.
You can do some real...
You could series, man, with that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I like that.
I could almost see you almost have like this base type thing, and they go off and you do these particular quests and come back with an overarching
story. Could be a modern day Witcher as well.
That's got legs.
Yeah.
That's absolutely
so Mindhunters.
Yes, I've just finished watching it, in fact.
Yeah, so imagine that. Yeah. That would be a twisted game, though.
Wouldn't it? How would you reckon you do that almost like as a text-based interview?
Detective.
Almost like an LA Noir.
Yes, 100%.
style.
Yeah.
That would work really well.
Detroit human.
Yes, yep.
Yeah.
Something human, almost human, become human.
Something.
The upcoming Detroit game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go. I like that. Well, thanks for the question, Natalie. Let us know what you would do. I think Supernatural is going to be tough to beat.
Actually,
to be honest,
congratulations to Natalie as well.
Yeah, she won the mouse. Do we have the mouse handy?
As the mouse,
Look at that.
There you go. Look
So
at
we
that.
gave that away.
The winner of the Rocat Coney MP.
Yep.
Man, I had my eyes on this one. This is a really,
It's nice.
really
I
nice
love the
mouse.
Rocat. I love the symbol.
Yeah,
It's Thundercats, man.
so Thundercats.
They do a white mouse.
Oh, they do, don't yeah.
Yeah, that looks amazing. I could see it. I reckon the symbol would light up magnificently.
Anyway.
Oh, speaking of the devil, there she is. Hey, Nat.
Hey!
And no, we haven't been drinking this morning. We just got all this energy all of a sudden.
Yeah, amazing. So we answered your question, and we don't know if you saw it or not, Nat, but we're making Stranger Things,
The
Defenders, Daredevil, The Defenders. We like Supernatural. Jackie's answer the best. What TV show should be a game? Let us know. Let us know.
Yep.
All right. In the meantime,
Next one.
So
the next one's from Jack, and he's asked 2018 plans for D1 DLC and our proudest moment of 2017. There's the second part of the question.
Okay, we'll start with that. Who was that from? Jack.
Cringe.
Oh, Jack Cringe.
Yeah,
Cringe
so shout out to Jack because he's a really nice guy, actually.
He is.
Yeah.
He's a really nice guy. Doing some really good stuff in for games, particularly in Queensland. Or I think he might have just moved to Melbourne or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe.
He's a very busy young man. He's got a very active YouTube channel. So.
Yeah.
So big plans for 2018. Yeah, look, I don't want to overshoot the mark, but I feel like world domination is probably
that was up there. I'm pretty sure. October.
Yeah, well, I'd hope by the end of the financial year, but
a bit of slippage might happen. But it's okay.
What do you reckon plans? I think personally, we haven't really spoken about it as a group. I'd like to, solidify what we're doing. I think the last 6 months or so, I feel like we've found ourselves a little bit more. I've been doing the Aussie Game News stuff, which I'm really enjoying. So I'd like to keep the focus on that. I think really enjoying doing this live stuff.
Yeah,
as a group. We've got the podcast going again. I'm having a great time recording the D1 Die and the Shiz quiz.
Yeah, that stuff's good. Yeah.
Hi Ben.
So I feel like 2018 is probably going to be solidifying that stuff because I feel like that's where we're at, and I think we're enjoying that, and I think the content that we're doing is good.
I do like the idea of a couple of the events that we're going to have coming up as well. So we're going to talk about Global Game Jam.
AvCon again.
And AvCon again.
Yeah.
I would like to get to a couple of conventions as well this year.
Comic-Con?
Next year
Is
as much.
So for those that didn't know, Comic-Con are no longer coming to Adelaide or Perth because they don't think they could deliver the quality product.
What
Anyway,
AvCon's just going to love that. So
absolutely.
You'll be there.
Yeah, so and hopefully get involved. Maybe, well, not to 2018. I wouldn't mind maybe sometime having the D1 DLC game come out.
Yeah, how is that you started?
Yeah, so I can code at least three different lines of code now.
Say welcome, hello world.
It does actually. That's in fact the first thing you're allowed to do is to type hello world. So I don't know. Jordo's been having a look at a few things. So maybe I'd like that to be a goal that we're working on long term because obviously we're busy people.
Yeah.
But
we all have jobs, we all have lives, but we do what we can do. Yeah.
So that's the thing in the background I'd like to work on. Yeah. So proudest moment of 2017 was the other part of the question.
That was yes.
Proudest for D1 DLC?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Maybe hitting some subscriber milestones.
We did, didn't we?
It's kind of nice.
Yeah, we had a couple of nice little peaks, which was good.
Yeah, that was good.
I think, I think a lot of that maybe was driven by us stopping to worry about that a little bit. You know, we started to become a bit more relaxed about what we did, and I think maybe our personality started coming through a little bit more.
Which is
No.
You think that wouldn't help?
No, I'm pretty sure it's been detrimental, but that's okay. I guess probably For me, maybe doing a bit more at the Global Game Jam was pretty cool. Getting to do the live stream on Twitch for them, which was.
I think the clip that we produced for the Global Game Jam, on the Adelaide site, that for me was probably the bit of content that I'm the most proud of. Like, we were all involved in that. Particularly, I think you and me did most of the interviews. Jordo, you cut it together. I think the clip came out really, really well. I think it showcased what we love, being the game developers and the local developers. And I think, it's not. It was never going to be a clip that was going to be seen by hundreds of thousands of people or anything like that, because it's such a niche audience. But I think there's almost the feeling of being able to, those couple of people that stumbled across it maybe went, wow, we've got some really talented people here. But more than anything, maybe to give those developers a feeling of recognition. And so I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed the clip. And being involved in doing that whole thing, I think it was really good. That was probably...
Shout out to Amelia as well.
Oh, Amelia Chignola, what a legend. What a legend. Works her ass off. Did I tell you, I had a phone call from her. She's one of the most influential women in gaming.
She is.
She's won an award back-to-back years.
Yep.
She rang me up the other day. She's like, Brad, I need your help. I need your advice.
Thank you very much.
Big moment, big moment. She's like, do you know any good bars? So she knows me well, at least. At least she knows me well. Yes. So,
this last part of that question from Jack as well is the least favourite or biggest disappointments for 3 games in 2017?
3 games?
Yes. So let's just go with the biggest disappointing game that we've come
So is the question the most disappointing game?
It says least favourite / biggest disappointments 3 games in 2017 is the exact wording of the question.
Yeah. Destiny 2.
Yep, that's probably a fair.
Gameplay is fantastic, but there's just not the surrounding evolution of it for me. This is like, I'm not saying it's bad, right? I'm not saying it's bad. I was disappointed with Super Mario.
Odyssey.
Odyssey. I was disappointed. I really did not enjoy the way that motion controls were forced on the player. Made me not enjoy the game. So, and I was super pumped. I love Mario games. That was really disappointing for me. So it's the stage where I don't want to play. I don't have time to play games that I don't love straight away. So, that's 2.
Well, we could probably just say 3 between us.
Yeah,
maybe.
good.
Yep.
Because I don't have any more.
Yeah, I've got one, but
yeah, you go then.
I guess Battlefront 2 has to be the biggest loot crate. What do they call it? Loot crate game? Or whatever. Crazy. But so whilst it's one of the biggest disappointments, I guess the fact that there's been such an up in arms backlash about it and they've done something about it in one way or another is a positive thing. So at least there is a recourse for gamers to say, you know what, it's not good enough, fix your shit.
Just quickly, before we keep going with what Jordo's disappointment was, Cameron said screw Comic-Con. Agree with you 100%.
Yep. Well
Ben Warren, who's on the podcast with us, can't watch now, just popping to say hello. He's lining up to watch The Last Jedi. Good man. Well done.
Nice.
Jackie's going to do her own Comic-Con.
Perfect.
She's going to do Vader, Master Chief, and I don't know who. Ninjago? White Ninja.
Ninjago. Ninjago?
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah, Ninjago.
It's Lego Ninjago.
Okay, I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, okay.
I feel like such a...
It's
and Natalie said No Man's Sky. Wasn't No Man's Sky last year?
I'm pretty sure it was, and I would say that that probably carries into this.
I think that's universal for last year, wasn't it?
It's going to continue for a number of years to be
so
honest at this point.
Yeah. So, sorry, George, I agree with what you said about Battlefront 100%, particularly with that franchise.
Yes.
Like, when there's so much hype and love, like, I would love to go home and play a great Star Wars game right now.
Yep. Absolutely.
I'm not giving them money.
You know what? Like, I don't know, you can probably correct me on this, but I have not played a game where I said I've hated it this year.
I haven't hated anything.
I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
I'm probably disappointed in myself for not playing enough Conan Exiles.
Yeah,
that's very true.
Yeah, fair call.
Yep.
We were all very hyped on that, weren't we? And then time slips away from it.
And other games come out, and you're hooked, I do want to get back on there because they have opened up a second part of the map now. There's a frozen section.
I see, and that was a while ago, and you haven't checked it out since.
I'm very disappointed.
Hey, did I see? Because it made me think of PUBG. Took you away from that.
Yep, correct.
Quite a bit. But you've been playing a bit of Fortnite, I saw.
Yeah, I've been jumping on a bit of Fortnite in between PUBG.
Is it me, or am I saying just watching people on Twitter, and like I follow a lot of Twitch streamers, I don't necessarily watch a lot of Twitch streamers, but I follow a lot of them on Twitter, and I've noticed that a lot of, hey, I'm playing PUBG is starting to turn into, hey, I'm playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
Is Fortnite making a push against PUBG?
Absolutely. Yeah, well, yes, because it's free.
Yep.
You know, it's 100. It's exactly the same, but it looks like, you know, TN2 style.
I do like the art style of it a lot more.
They actually just brought in a 50v50 game as well.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, red versus blue.
Yep.
And people are just dominating in packs, you know. I'd love to. I haven't done that yet, but yeah. So, yes, they are,
Is it console-based, or is it...
Both.
It's
PlayStation.
Fortnite's on both, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah.
Cameron said biggest disappointment, AFL. Another disappointing version of the game. I haven't played it, but I've heard enough to not want to play it.
Yeah.
So Nat agrees. So, which is a real shame. I know it's hard. Like, they don't have the money to invest like the FIFA games. And, something like that. But I wish they'd just go and make a good AFL like football manager.
Yeah.
Instead.
I couldn't think of anything more boring than a manager game, but yes, that would be probably the way to go with that. Sort of,
exactly. Right. Yeah.
Shout out to Ado too, eh?
Oh yeah,
He loves
he would. Yeah, he'd be all over
games.
it. For sure. All right. That's a bit of a downer now, Jack. You brought me down. Mate.
Mm-hmm.
What do we got next?
Bring me up.
Next one from Cam. It's almost the end of the year. What game do you wish you played but didn't? We already know what Jordo's is. What game did you play that you wish you hadn't?
Okay.
All right. I can answer the first one. The one that I haven't played but I wish I did, Cuphead.
Yep.
Yeah, I was all over that waiting for it to be released, but I just never got to it.
Yep. All right. So mine, it's an Aussie game called Ticket to Earth. Which I saw at PAX. I saw it at PAX last year.
Yep.
Heard lots of good things about it. Just didn't get time by the end of the year to play it. It looks like it's very much up my alley. Like it's a bit of a half action, half strategy game. And didn't get around to it. And even though just this weekend I almost downloaded it, but I've got a couple of Aussie games on the go that I'm trying to knock off before doing an Aussie Game of the Year thing. So it's. Yeah, so that's probably the one that I regret not playing the most. Ticket to Earth. Ticket to Earth? Ticket to Ride. No, Ticket to Ride's a...
That's the train game.
Yeah, Ticket to Earth.
Ticket to Earth.
Yeah.
Probably PUBG for me. I wish I had played that a lot more. I played a little bit of it, but some
That's
things...
so funny to hear you say because you were so
I was really
adamant against playing it to start
but to everybody else's credit and to my detriment, you were right. It is extremely entertaining and exciting to play that sort of game. In particular, in Squads of 4 for me, that's where that game shines. But I played a little bit of it just before the birth of my lovely daughter, and not really the kind of game where you can balance that life thing at the moment and play that. So it's probably one of the ones that I wish I had played more of. I didn't really get the opportunity to do it, but that's okay. I got the Switch. It's all good.
So, did play, wish you didn't. It's got to be Wolf for you, doesn't it?
Oh, wow, of course it is. It absolutely is. I think it was a combination of factors in my personal life that led to me having the reaction I did to the very first, the prologue part of that. I don't know if you want to...
Yeah, so it's at the start of the game, so we can give spoilers away.
Yeah, it's
in the first 3 minutes.
You go back to you as a kid and your dad sort of straps you to a thing and tries to make you shoot your beloved dog. And I just went, I don't really need this sort of a game in my life where that's building the backstory. Like, I just didn't like it. It just put me off and I went, I'm done. I don't really want to play it. So that's the one that I probably picked up and wished I hadn't. So, yeah. Which you got through that no problems.
Yeah, I got through that no problems, but I lost interest in the game pretty quick afterwards.
So it still probably ends up being...
Oh, no, not quite for me. I didn't put a whole lot of time into it. I played maybe an hour and just went... I had a bit of a problem with Wolfenstein in that it comes across as a real serious game and then you're like dual-wielding shotguns in a wheelchair. It's just it's such a weird...
Sure.
Like, be one or the other. I feel like trying to be both doesn't work real well. I think for me... The game that I'm probably most disappointed to have played would have been Halo 5.
Okay.
Yeah, I got that with the when I bought the Xbox, it came with it, and I played the whole Master Chief Collection, and like by the time I got up to 4, I was like, yeah, this is getting a bit. At 5, I thought was going to be the breath. It's the modern one. It was going to be the breath of fresh air, but it was just like the last 3 Halo games are all Cortana's gone somewhere, go find her. Like it's the whole. It just became so samey. And it's put me off the franchise completely. I've got no interest now in in playing it.
Okay.
So yeah. Ben, we've seen your question. We'll finish this off and then we'll come back to it.
Because I agree with what Cam said, actually.
Yeah.
Soul Calibur on the Game Boy. It's just, yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah.
There you go. I just thought I'd chuck that in there to throw a left ball. So Soul Calibur, Game Boy.
Terrible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Waste of your time?
Yeah, pretty well.
Yep.
Great for the collection, though.
I'm starting to enjoy starting to play a game and going, you know what? I'm not wasting my time on this.
Yeah.
I'm jumping. And whereas it usually, maybe before I would spend hours trying to play it, and I just don't have time for it. Not interested.
And I feel sometimes, particularly I guess when we do this as well, there's almost an obligation to play lots of games.
Yeah.
You know, like you feel like all the big ones you need to play.
Yeah.
Wolfenstein is the exact example of that for me. I feel like that's a game that I'll play. It's won Game of the Year awards. It's huge. And I played an hour of it and just went,
No, I'm good.
I don't have time. Yeah. And it's funny because Ben Warren, so he talked about it on the podcast, he really enjoyed it, loved it, was disappointed with how short it was, being only 12 to 15 hours. Yeah. And I think knowing that it was that long, if it was 8 hours, maybe I would have gone through it.
Yeah.
But I've just gone, I'm not putting 15 hours of my life into this. So, so that's interesting. So Ben asked, can I be asked to build my own PC? What gaming PC should I buy? Corsair one or HP Omen or something different?
Yeah, it's a good question, and Cam sort of answered it the same way I would. PC Case, you have some really, really good gamer pre-builds that you can buy through them. They have 2-year warranty as well, which is excellent, and they're very competitively priced. So I would be looking at PC Case Gear, having a run through some of their builds. And the only reason why I know that now is someone asked me to build a PC gaming case for them. I don't really have the time, so I did actually do a comparison price list of very similar stuff to the pre-built systems in PC Case Gear and tried to source the same components at a better price. And I think you end up getting the same stuff for $50 less, but without the warranty, the system built warranty, return to base warranty. So it's really hard if you don't want to do it yourself. It's really hard to not recommend some of the pre-built systems. Maybe some of the other HP Omen and the Corsair stuff, whilst they've probably got some really nice whiz-bang parts, you're going to be paying a premium for that pre-built compared to PC Case Gear, where you're probably going to offset that cost a little bit. So I would recommend having a look at that. MSY probably, Scorp Tech probably do the similar sort of systems as well.
What about EV games, mate? There you go.
Yeah, well, I never actually, do they still do that?
Yeah.
They still do them?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
They advertise them in store, actually.
Yeah.
PC Case.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think they just have a big bucket where you just put your money in. That's how they...
Yep, and you get some shit out.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Literally poo.
I know all about that.
Next, let's go.
Next one. Where are we up to? Another one from Cam. So N64 Mini comes out next year, presumably. What's a must-have game for it?
NBA Jam.
Oh, yeah, nice. GoldenEye 007.
Ooh, very nice. Yes. Because I never really...
Perfect Dark.
Perfect Dark.
No, I said Perfect Dark.
Banjo-Kazooie.
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart's another one.
Oh, man.
Mario 64.
Mario.
You know, it's funny, like...
Is there a Donkey Kong? Sure, there's a couple of
Donkey Kong 64.
Yeah.
You know, when you go to, like, that unit itself is going to be worth it for people that want to play 64.
This is the one. Like, these other ones, I think, are a bit funny.
Exactly.
This one, if it comes with those multiplayer games, this has value in your lounge room.
Because those multiplayer games can be worth $30 to $50 to $80 a cartridge, you know? And if you're picking this up for about $150 or $199, it's worth it in 4 games.
Yep, absolutely. And I think they're games that people will actually play. That being said, it's easy to think, like, oh, Mario Kart 64 was so good. I reckon if you went and played Mario Kart 8 and then you went and played Mario Kart 64, your eyes may actually start bleeding. Like, you forget, these games were fantastic and they looked great at the time. It's easy to forget the change in quality we've had in those graphics. So I think maybe NBA Jam might be a better example than Mario Kart because we've got more Mario Kart. And there's nothing really NBA Jam-ish out there at the moment. There's no huge comparison. So, but yeah, it'd have to be, whatever it is, local multiplayer games. That's the games you want, I reckon.
Yep. That will be good.
Next one, also from Cam, who decided to ask
he's asked us everything.
He's on fire.
And this is probably aimed a bit more at Brad, who was going to have some opinions on this. What company or IP are EA going to ruin next year?
EA.
Yeah.
I reckon they've done themselves some huge damage. Some huge damage.
What are they losing there? Like they lost billions?
Yeah, billions off their share price.
Yeah.
Star Wars Battlefront right now is what, $50 everywhere. This game is going to be selling for $100 for a year. You know, like, and this is with The Last Jedi is out right now.
Yep.
You know, so I don't know. And I've heard some people comment that it's not that huge a deal for them. This is a huge deal for them. They lost bucket loads of money on Mass Effect. They've just bought Respawn, who lost money on Titanfall 2, despite how good it was.
Yeah.
It just came out at shitty timing. I think that... I don't know. I don't think they'll be buying anyone next year. I think they will probably take stock, and try to...
Fix it.
Yeah, to see where they're at, what they might need to do. I think the other big question is going to be the ramifications for the gaming industry on a whole, because... loot boxes are now being very thoroughly examined.
Which leads into Cam's last question and our last question on here. So we'll jump into that now while we're on that train as well. Will loot boxes survive 2018, bearing in mind recent legal decisions internationally?
Yeah. Don't know.
So, it's been as shit it has been getting some of these games with this sort of microtransaction loot crate sort of stuff. The fact that everybody's had to stop and take stock of their marketing ploy because of the backlash is a really positive thing for the voice of gamers in general and the voice of the consumer, which is...
I think it's a really hard line to draw to. You take something like Overwatch, you take loot boxes out of that, well, we're done with new characters.
Yep.
You know, we're done with updates.
Yeah.
Like the game's not going to sustain itself just on new sales now.
Yeah.
Now, the thing with the loot boxes in Overwatch is I think they're great. You can get them in-game over time, it takes a while, or you can buy them, but they have no effect on the game whatsoever.
Yeah.
None whatsoever. You don't need them at all.
Yep.
So I think that's a good thing for the gaming industry to have it. It's when, you know, you have characters that might only appear in loot boxes, or you get weapon upgrades, or as was the case with Star Wars. One of the biggest things was they worked out it would take something like 40 hours of gameplay to unlock Darth Vader.
Yep.
Or $20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's an issue, and that needs to. And you know, like regardless of which way you point it, it is gambling. You know, I don't understand how that's a question.
Yeah.
I don't understand who's confused about what that is. So I think it's going to have huge, very far-reaching effects on the gaming industry. Governments are slow. It will take them a while to legislate. It'll come to them. They'll have to figure out how sexy a vote it is to have, and how little they care about gamers' opinions. You know, let's face it, we're not exactly friends of governments worldwide, so we're an easy target. It's just they're going to ask the question: is do they want the? Because there's a lot of money in games now. So if EA decides to fight it legally, I mean, they lost billions of dollars on their share price because of this.
Yep.
Sure, they're happy to invest billions of dollars in lawyers too. So, yeah, it's interesting. It's a real interesting state of play, I think, for gaming in general.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
Speaking of interesting purchases and stuff,
Disney
buying Fox.
Potentially.
It's not confirmed yet, is it?
Yeah.
It's 54.
I think it's.
I think.
Yeah, and I think it's all like we're going to, and it's been. They haven't done it yet. But
it's as good as.
Do you think it will? Real money transaction. I feel like I should know.
Right. Okay.
There you go. Beck, we're going to answer that. We're going to come back to that because I did just want to talk a little bit about that. I feel like Disney buying Fox, now that they own Marvel and LucasArts, is something I should be a little bit worried about. Yeah. Like I feel like I should be all like capitalism is bad and like they're going to own everything. But all I can think about is Deadpool in the Avengers.
I know.
Like that's
incredible.
It's going to happen. It's got to happen.
Like just that.
Yeah.
I can't fathom. Did Cam just send the link?
I think it's the link to the Simpsons
calling it out 25,000 years ago. Yeah, that's incredible. I can't believe they actually put that in.
They're amazing.
Yep.
So for those that haven't seen it, if you click on the link that Cameron's just put in there, Disney, so on The Simpsons, they were going to Fox Studios once, and it's just a picture with a division of Disney Incorporated or something like that.
So
and there's now quite a bit like the Simpsons apparently are actually Nostradamus. They predicted that Trump was going to be president. All sorts of stuff, which is quite amusing in hindsight. But yeah, I'm excited about what it means for movies and TVs and the expanding Marvel universe, which is fantastic. But yeah, there's a little bit
angst about it as well.
Yeah, yeah. See you, Nat. Thanks for popping in. Hopefully we'll see you Tuesday with the mouse. Otherwise, I'll post it out to you. And congratulations again. Yeah. Beck's question. Do we think that the new Borderlands will real money transactions over and above or instead of Season Pass DLC? It's definitely not going to be the same. 2K have come out and said that they're down with loot boxes. So they're the guys that own Gearbox that make Borderlands 2. They've said that they think that that's the way forward. The CEO of Gearbox that make Borderlands itself, rather than 2K being the publisher, said that they feel that the Borderlands 2 pricing structure matched what 2K wanted. So I feel like that was a bit of a verbal pushback, saying, no, we don't want to do that. I reckon that there's a fair chance that it was going to be, g'day Darmsy, I reckon that there was a fair chance that it was going to be quite heavily loot boxed, which was of huge concern to me.
Yeah. Yep.
I think now with the controversy, unless they've hardwired that into the game right now, I reckon they would be back. I reckon everyone, I reckon right now, if there's someone out there and they're having discussions about loot boxes, right now they're going,
reassessing.
Let's not do that.
Yeah.
Let's not do that. And that will be a major part of their advertising, will be loot box free. I think...
yeah, that's true.
Well, Blizzard did it. They came out and when they made StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty free, like they literally tweeted StarCraft 2 initial cost, nothing. Loot box cost, nothing. Like it was like the day after people blew up about. Yeah. So everyone is
well done.
Is throwing them. So I don't think it'll be like that. I definitely think it'll be different. I think the Borderlands 2 in particular, the season pass for that was a bargain. Like I think it was like $20 or something.
Yep.
And you got 2 new characters and 4 DLC expansions.
Yep.
Which would now, like one of those expansions would have sold for $20 today.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yep. And so that was a bug. The downside is they pretty much started the season pass thing, so I'm a bit angry about that. Because everyone else used it. But yeah, I feel like we're relatively safe.
Yep.
I hope, I want. The other thing is, like, if you look at Gearbox, they haven't made a whole lot of great games other than...
No.
Like, and Borderlands was good, Borderlands 2 was phenomenal. So there's also a chance that maybe Borderlands 2 was their lightning in a bottle and...
Could have. Yeah, could be.
Yeah.
Because pre-sequel wasn't particularly wonderful.
Wasn't great. Although they did outsource that. That was done by 2K Australia.
Yeah.
Disappointing. We're done. Oh, did we want to talk... We were just going to mention some of the Game Awards stuff quickly.
Yeah, we're going to do it briefly.
Did we want to quickly go over it? How are we going for time? Oh, we're a bit...
No, he's not keen.
Yeah, look,
5 minutes. 5 minutes, Game Awards. Alright, what are your best games of the years? While we're looking, we're going to go through the official Game Awards just quickly and talk about that super quick. But if you've got a game of the year, tell us what it is. I'm glad Ben's gone because it's not PUBG.
Who took out the Game of the Year?
It was Breath of the Wild. Yep. I don't think there's any surprises there.
No.
Is there?
I'm quite happy with that as well, to be honest.
Yep. I didn't play it because it's not my kind of game. I certainly wouldn't argue it. If it was Super Mario, if it was Mario Odyssey, I would have kicked up a bit, but I can't argue with Breath of the Wild.
Probably my pick, I think. It'll be close to my pick anyway.
Is that the one? Because we're recording our Game of the Year on Tuesday. Yeah. No spoilers, but you went Breath of the Wild, didn't you?
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah. Did I?
Find out. Tuesday.
Yes.
We're recording.
Tune in when I remember.
Darmsy, you're my man. Absolutely. And
how much did he pay you to?
Darmsy, no, man. He's got great taste.
Yeah, right.
Cuphead got Indie Game.
Indie Game of the Year.
Yep.
I don't agree with that. I think Hollow Knight was a better game, but I can certainly see why. It's got the... Like, it's a good game, and I should say that. It's an incredibly good game. Really, really good game. The art style is just phenomenal.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Like, it makes it a joy to play.
That Steamboat Willie kind of style.
Man,
stuff.
love that.
It's really cool.
Just quite, it's a really dark game too, eh?
Is it?
Like, the storyline is not pleasant.
Yeah.
It's really nasty, but... that art style was just something else.
It's all about selling souls, isn't it? Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Selling the soul of the devil.
I think the two guys that you play have sold their soul to the devil.
Yeah.
And to get out of going to hell, they have to go and get the souls of others to prevent them from going to themselves.
Oh my god.
It's dark as
because if you look at it, just watch the gameplay, you're like,
it's
lovely. Thank you.
Yeah.
Nope.
But yeah, it's really good. Any other particular categories that were exciting?
Best story was Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Oh, did it take that out?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did. Yeah. Was it No.
No,
Yeah,
we don't have it. Unprepared. Sorry, guys. So we'll have talked about a bit more about that. Horizon Zero Dawn, a very good game. Should play. Was it? Did PUBG got best
multiplayer? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It did win, did it?
It did.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
What was it up against?
Something else.
Well, I can't even think about what else. Really.
I'm pretty sure it was up against like things like Destiny 2 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, no, it's good.
But I mean, like,
to be fair, they've got the same amount of story in them. So
how can a game like that had so many people on it at once, right? Consecutive players on Steam, like it was #1 for weeks and weeks and weeks of people just playing PUBG.
Yeah.
How could it not win something for that?
Yeah, I understand that, and I've heard that argument a few times.
Yep.
Donald Trump was the most popular man in America when they voted. Popularity doesn't mean quality, and I think sometimes we get confused by that.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. You know, so I definitely see what you're saying. Like, it's a really good game. I liked it, but then sometimes things are so popular just because they have a huge appeal, not because they're particularly good.
Yeah.
You know, that's But I'm not saying it's wrong.
Yeah,
it's not the best game.
I'd like to
but
think
the multiplayer game,
most people, you know, would, if they jump on a game and hate it, would stop playing it, right?
I think the thing about PUBG is it's a really good game, and there are tons of games out there that are fantastic, but it's small and no one heard about it.
Yeah.
This one just happened to have a perfect storm come along. Like, the streamers were all about it, and it's just a word of mouth. It's got to be the most talked about game of the year, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Talking about surprises this year, remember we talked about the Switch ages ago, and we said, is anyone interested in going to get it? And everyone's like, no. Particularly you.
Yep.
Particularly you.
Yep, I've done the best backflip in history.
I reckon. But how good was it?
Fantastic.
Like, it's such an incredible... Like, I am so happy. And it's funny, being that I... Probably out of us wanted to see us succeed the most because I like Nintendo, I like they innovate.
Yep.
And I'm probably the guy that's getting the least value out of it. The Switch. Like, I just don't... I'm still waiting for the flood of indie games to get out.
That would be good.
It's a trickle at the moment, but it's hopefully it's coming.
Really looking forward to actually playing Hollow Knight on it
Yeah.
in the year because hopefully they drop that sooner rather than later. And I'll be very happy to get that and try that on there.
Yeah. I'm worried that they've waited just a bit too long.
Yep.
Jeez, if that came out the time Wonder Boy came out, everyone would have smashed that.
Yep.
League of Legends is the most popular game in the world, and it ain't winning shit. I don't know. It probably does win some stuff. There was a best ongoing game. So I think Overwatch won that. So I think that's games that go over. I quite like that as a category. I think that's.
I haven't played that game before.
You haven't played Overwatch?
Nope.
Just check it out.
Should. I hear it's alright.
I haven't played it for a little while actually.
Yeah.
And they've got an event on at the moment, like the winter event. So those new skins come out. So I go through a little bit of skins. No Reinhardt skins. Don't worry about it.
I'm out.
Alright. That's it, we're done. I think we're done.
Happy 2017.
Very Merry Christmas to everyone. If you don't celebrate Christmas, you should. It's pretty good. Have a great new year. Make sure you see The Last Jedi. We have a spoiler cast of it dropping early this week, George.
Yeah.
Early this week.
Yep.
Our thoughts, we were going to, we said 10-15 minute chat? 40-minute clip of us talking about...
Went for a while.
Yeah. Meg just said Switch is my gaming purpose of the year.
Purpose? Indeed.
Purpose?
You said purpose in life.
Yeah.
Cool.
We will be back next year with more of this, more gaming, more of everything.
Indeed.
Thank you very much. Now, this is the part where the credits would roll, but we're live. And
So I need to stand up.
Turn it off from here, so this is my
This is
favourite.
that awkward moment where,
Thanks, Darmsy, and to all the OK Games guys as well. Please. All right, we're done. We're going. We're gone.
Bye.
Any minute now.
Holding.
Soon.
The other one, Julie.
Soon.
The other one.
Soon. Bye. Merry Christmas. Love you, Mum.
This one's going live.